Miss.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, band. Let's give them a hand. Good evening. I'm Matt Riley, the interim principal here in the middle school, high school. and it is my great honor to welcome you to the 85th commencement ceremony of the Morrisville-Eaton Central Schools. Graduation day is, as I told the graduates earlier this week, it is one of my 3 favorite days of the year. The gathering of friends, family, teachers, parents, and most especially the graduates is most certainly a cause for celebration. And while we are all excited for this milestone, let's remember to be courteous and respectful of others while we enjoy this joyful event. At this time, I'm going to ask that the members of the chamber choir come up to the front and up to the microphone. And I ask that everyone remain standing and join us in the singing of our national anthem and then our alma mater, the words for which you can find on the back of your program.
Alma mater,
Well, that's a great way to kick things off. I thought the chamber choir sounded fantastic tonight. At this time, it's with great pleasure that I invite to the podium our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Greg Malloy, to welcome everyone and to say a few words to our graduates. Superintendent Malloy.
Parents, grandparents, neighbors, families, and friends, good evening, and welcome to Warrior Stadium to celebrate the accomplishments of the MECS class of 2022. Tonight's celebration is only possible because of the investment all of you had in the growth and development of these amazing young adults. Before I share a few words with our graduates, I'd like to welcome and thank all the teachers from pre-K to 12 for the huge impact you had in developing this batch of America's future, especially tonight, your dedicated class advisor, Miss Susan Yancey. Let's give our educators a round of applause. Let's next recognize the support staff who perform many of the responsibilities behind the scenes, supporting students with individualized supports, unique programs or services, delicious and nutritious meals, office reception, event organization and planning like this one, and buildings and grounds maintenance, most notably illustrated by the beautiful grounds you drove through to attend this program and the setup for commencement. Let's give them a round of applause, our support staff. Thanks to our tireless, invested, always supportive, student-centered school board members, the community volunteers with mountains of responsibility, Mrs. Megan Dooley, Mr. Stephen Brodell, Mr. Craig Brown, Vice President Brian Kale, and President Murray Ames. The school and administrators and supervisors who led our teams through our recent health crisis and the most challenging times in public education, Mr. Fairbrother, Mr. Enoch, Mr. Dorshenko, Mr. Jacobs, Mrs. Smith, Mr. Willis, thank you. How about the beloved principal you had the privilege of being guided by for the majority of the pandemic, the culture-changing leader and picture of positivity, Mr. Waskowitz. Finally, interim principal, Mr. Riley, thank you for coming in during a painful transition. Thank you for loving these kids like they've been yours forever. Our students have grown from your example and encouragement. Thank you, Mr. Riley. At last, I hope you saved your biggest applause for these amazing seniors. Members of the class of 2022, soak these moments in and welcome to your commencement. I want to turn and look at you as I share a couple of words to you, seniors. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2022, what an amazing journey. I have never experienced a class of students more adored by their educators. Your charisma, kindness, thoughtfulness, work ethic, compassion, and drive are just some of the qualities that make this class stand out among others. You don't get those qualities by accident. You are a reflection of those looking up at you at this moment. Your teachers, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and friends. You are the weighted average of those who have been a part of this phase of your life. Give a look out to the crowd, find your loved ones, and give applause to those who have influenced your success. I'd like to share a short allegory with you that illustrates the value of this moment in your life by an unknown author. There once lived a rich businessman who had a distracted and fun-loving son. The businessman wanted his son to be hardworking and responsible. He wanted him to realize the value of labor. One day, he summoned his son and said, "Today, I want you to go out and earn something. If you fail, you won't have your meal tonight." The boy was uncaring and not used to any kind of work. This demand by his father scared him, and he went crying straight to his mother. Her heart melted at the sight of the tears in her son's eyes. She grew restless. In a bid to help him, she gave him a gold coin. In the evening, when the father asked his son what he had earned, the son promptly presented him the gold coin. The father then asked him to throw it into a well. The son did as he was told. The father was a man of wisdom and experience and guessed that the source of the gold coin was the boy's mother. The next day he sent his wife to her parents' town and asked his son to go and earn something with a threat of being denied the night's meal if he failed. This time he went crying to his sister, who sympathized with him and gave him a coin out of her own savings. When his father asked him what he had earned, the boy tossed the coin at him. The father again asked him to throw it into the well. The son did it quite readily. Again, the father's wisdom told him that the coin was not earned by his son. He then sent his daughter to the in-laws' house. He again asked his son to go out and earn with the threat that he shall not have anything for dinner that night. This time, since there was no one to help him out, the son was forced to go to the market in search of work. One of the shopkeepers told him that he would pay him 2 gold coins if he carried his trunk to his house. The rich man's son could not refuse and was drenched in sweat by the time he finished the job. His feet were trembling and his neck and back were aching. There were rashes on his back. As he returned home and produced the 2 coins to his father and was asked to throw it into the well, the horrified son almost cried out. He could not imagine throwing his hard-earned money like this. He said, amid sobbing, "Father, my entire body is aching. My back has rashes, and you are asking me to throw away my money into the well." At this, the businessman smiled. He told him that one feels the pain only when the fruits of labor are wasted. On the earlier 2 occasions, he was helped by his mother and sister, and therefore had no pain in throwing the coins into the well. The son had now realized the value of hard work. He vowed never to be lazy and safekeep the father's wealth. The father handed over the keys of his shop to the son and promised to guide him through the rest of his life. You, seniors, class of 2022, finished school like the boy in this story. You drenched yourself in the sweat of the hard work, achieving success in your classes. Your diplomas have the value they do because you know exactly what it took to earn them. Like the rich businessman's son, tonight, all of us are prepared to hand you the keys to the world. We offer this token of responsibility because you have demonstrated your abilities to value the rewards of hard work. Make us proud, warriors. Congratulations, class of 22. Mr. Riley?
That's nice, he lowers the mic for me. Thank you, Mr. Malloy, for those thoughtful words. There's much truth in what you said to our graduates. Next, I'd like to welcome to the podium our first senior speaker of the ceremony, this year's salutatorian, Lacey Priest.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so thankful that everyone was able to come here tonight to join us in celebrating this outstanding achievement. I'd personally like to thank all the parents, teachers, friends, and family for joining us on this momentous day. I'm honored to be one of the first to say, congratulations, we did it. Together as a class, we've been through ups and downs and everything in between. Although some of us don't spend a lot of time together, we all know that we can go to anyone for anything. Most of our teachers always say how great our class is, but it's not due to any individuals, it's all of us. I'm so thankful that I've gotten to spend the first chapter of my life with all of you by my side. I'd like to give a special thanks to my family for following me around all these years. Between athletics and academics, I wouldn't be here without you. As well as all my amazing teachers, friends, coaches, and coaches who've made me into the person you see before you. High school is full of new ideas, opportunities, and lessons. Despite the fact that we are such a small district, the opportunities are endless. Personally, I tried to include myself in everything I possibly could, between sports, clubs, and classes. It strengthened my personal leadership and allowed me to form relationships with others. My years differed from copious amounts of clubs, such as the FFA and various sports. Every day, I was jam-packed, jumping from meeting to meeting, classroom to field. It only helped develop me as a person, and I know that many of us were in the same situation most of the time. Today, I'd like to share how my own competitive mindset, as well as someone else's, got me to where I am today, as well as how everything has come to a screeching halt this past week. So to begin, if anyone knows me, you'd know that I have a very competitive mindset in everything I do, as do most of us here. But one particular individual has the very same mindset. Our very own valedictorian, Jason Slotchauer. Jason and I have been in competition for years over our academics. Yeah, I know, we're kind of nerds. Ever since we came up to the high school and saw those very first transcripts that said we were in first and second, we knew we needed to fight hard for these positions and keep track of each other all the time. The best part was we never actually spoke of it to each other, and we just quietly observed and try to hint to each other that we wanted to know their grade. We were always worried about someone else encroaching on us as well. Ironically, Jason and I became tennis partners freshman year. We both just decided, well, you know, tennis kind of sounds fun, let's try it out. We took our competitiveness right out to the courts, and we were usually pretty successful. I can recall so many times over the years where we'd get talking about grades, and we'd always step around the big question, what's your average? But we'd never admit it unless we were really proud of it. The answer was always not good or it was okay. While we were in constant competition with each other, we were always able to come together every year for tennis. Then came this year, the biggest year. Who's going to get valedictorian? Who's going to get salutatorian? Who's closest to us? Every day at tennis for a few weeks was the same conversations, the same stress. Who's it going to be? But we never let this come in the way of our game. Typically, we came out victorious. Hey, we even made it to state qualifiers this year. Even though I have so many people to thank for getting me to where I am today, I know that Jason was one of the biggest reasons. He pushed me to keep working hard and trying to keep up with him. I have no doubt that he's going to do great things and strive to continue to be the best. If you can take anything from my speech today, just remember that even if they are your competition, they could end up being one of your best friends. During tennis season and ever since it's ended, it seems like everything got so extremely busy. Between trips, dances, banquets, it's been never ending for all of us. But now that it's finally over, it just feels like it all came and went. And we never had the chance to take a breath and fully enjoy it. Game after game, match after match, meeting after meeting. When is it going to end? That's when the senioritis fully set in for most of us. We just wanted it to be over. But now that it is finally over, it seems like it just flew by. Most of us have no idea what the future is going to hold, but looking at this diverse group of people sitting beside me, I know that our futures are extremely bright. I hope that today everyone can slow down and take everything in. Enjoy yourselves. Take a second to look around you, to see all the people who are proud of your achievements and everything you've accomplished. Now that high school is over, I think that many of us are feeling lost. Our lives for the past 12 to 13 years just ended in a blink of an eye. The sports, the classes, the clubs, everything high school has given us was taken away just as fast. Although this is upsetting, just think of it as a new challenge, a new competition. Go out and find something you're passionate about and just have fun. Don't take anything for granted. Appreciate every moment. Just because it feels like forever, don't give up. Look at us now. We're done. I'm so proud of the people we've become and are going to become. The world is getting a new set of leaders. Doctors, electricians, engineers, teachers, businessmen, politicians, law enforcement officers, and so much more. Hold on to that competitive spirit. Take in every second. Congratulations to the class of 2022. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Lacey. So much of what you've said I remember is true from when I was your age, like a million years ago. Next, I'm going to ask that Jason Slotchauer comes down as well. The presentation of the senior gift is a long-held tradition and one that continues this evening with a presentation by co-senior class presidents Lacey Priest and Jason Slotchauer. Receiving this year's gift, on behalf of the district, is Board of Education President Murray Ames. This year brought a lot of pride and support to our athletics. For our gift, we will be donating a banner to hang in the gym that states Home of the Warriors with our new logo, as well as a flag to take to sporting events.
after seeing our competitors wave their school flag at sporting events, we decided Morrisville needed their own flag and banners to help complement our school pride. We have reinstilled the athletic pride, and we have revamped the logo. Now we will have something to truly show it off.
Please accept this on behalf of the district.
Thank you. I think school pride is essential, and I've seen so much of it since I've been here. I think the banner and the flag is a great way to spread that pride. At this time, I'm honored to introduce the first of our two co-valedictorians, Mackenzie Yowsey.
Good evening, graduates, friends, and family. Congratulations to my fellow classmates, and thank you to everyone who has made this day possible. I'd like to say thank you to my parents, friends, and coaches, and everyone who helped me along the way. After years of hard work and anticipation, we have finally graduated high school. It's been a long, hard road, but we finally did it. Although we have just made this huge accomplishment, everyone is asking us, what now? This question has been thrown at us all year, not even giving us time to celebrate the major milestone we have just reached. Everybody wants to know, college, trade school, or workforce. If you're going to college, they want to know your major and what you plan on doing for the rest of your life. It feels like we are being asked to have arrangements for the unforeseen future at only 17 and 18 years old. Making these important decisions so soon is stressful. Yesterday, we had to ask to go to the bathroom, but today we're expected to be adults with adult lives. We have tried to make plans the best we can, but no matter how much you've thought things out, no one really knows. What you think you know today could change in an instant tomorrow. I would like to remind my fellow graduates that life isn't meant to be planned out step by step. While we have this pressure to answer the question, what now, we really don't know what the future will hold. Don't stress about what to do, because when you worry about what happens tomorrow, you miss out on today. As my high school career comes to an end, I have realized that I spent so much of my time worrying about the future, making plans that have become irrelevant because life or my goals changed. It's important to keep in mind, everything always works out in the end, sometimes even in unexpected ways. Life is complicated. What you see as a disadvantage now may change and create a better opportunity later in life. There will be tough times, but life will go on and better times will come. There's no point in worrying about all the little things that are out of your control. Life goes by quickly. Enjoy it. Take advantage of all the opportunities to live in the moment. When you're old and wrinkled and you look back on your life, you'll want to remember more than just worrying about your future. No matter how successful you are, achievements mean nothing if you don't have fun and find yourself along the way. Congratulations, class of 2022, and good luck on whatever path you may take.
So young and so wise, which is probably why she's a co-valedictorian. Our next senior speaker is our second co-valedictorian, Jason Schlotzauer.
I'd like to start off with thanking my parents for devoting so much of themselves for my well-being and success. Without you guys, I literally wouldn't be here, so I really appreciate all of you. Thank you to the teachers and faculty who have helped pave our future and provided compassion and guidance along our journey. Thank you to the parents, friends, and family here tonight for the pivotal role you've played in the success of my classmates and their high school experience. Well, for the third time, we did it. Give yourself a round of applause, class of 2022. To the papers, due at 11:59 p.m., and the Regencies we somehow weren't excused from. In case it hasn't sunk in yet, it's all done. In our high school community, I've had the pleasure of really knowing each and every one of you throughout our high school experience. We've grown together, fallen together, and already made positive change in our community. From the morning show to this year's various athletic achievements, I feel proud for all the good that has come out of our class. If there is anything I know about this group of people, is that we are truly persistent. Maybe a little too stubborn at times, definitely, but our ability to orient a goal and make something out of it has had great resonance along our journey. The future politicians, nurses, linemen, Wall Street stockbrokers, aeronautical engineers, forensic psychologists, and much more, it exemplifies a success that will follow us and prevail in whatever path we may choose. Right now, who knows what challenge tomorrow will bring, but the bold character held within our class will and always has endured. Through 6th grade, moving up into the high school, COVID-19, the breakups, the get back together agains, and the breakups agains, staying awake during Zoom class or not, that's fine too. We've been the guinea pigs for a couple of things and have endured through some hard stuff. I've come to learn that attempting to predict the future is almost pointless. It is confidence and adaptability that will bring you leaps and bounds. Many times I've doubted myself and the possible outcomes of a situation, but it has always turned out all right and often better than I could have ever imagined. If all else fails, just fake it till you make it. Seriously, there's a study on it. Work site is at the end, Miss Margillo. Please do not worry. To be honest, I've been writing drafts of this speech since about 7th grade to help drive me towards my goals and envision this very moment. What's ironic is when I look back at those drafts, I realize they did not at all represent how I was feeling about graduation. They were a complete waste of time. I'm not sure if the words will represent how I'm feeling tomorrow, and that's okay. As time continues and our perspectives inevitably will change, I ask my classmates to simply have gratitude towards the relationships we have made and towards the people who have helped us develop into the character we have become. For now, let's appreciate the moment and really enjoy how far we have come. And for the future, let our experience at Morrisville-Eaton and the idiosyncrasies of our classmates shape the many relationships we have yet to make. We have conquered the fitness grand pacer test. Anything is possible. It is a breeze from here on out. From now on, just know that you get out of it what you put in. I truly believe that. Any situation can be used to your benefit through the right point of view and attitude. Like the intellectual himself once said, Joe Dirt, you got to keep on keeping on. Life's a garden, dig it. You got to make it work for you. Thank you, class of 2022, and everyone else here for tonight, for the memories and time. Thank you, Haley's mom, for helping me after I fell out of that tree. I never got the chance to say thank you. Thank you, Deanna Bennett, for always helping me edit my essays. She's a true grammar wizard. And thank you, Tyler, for always helping me with my homework. Much appreciated. Digger Garden, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to see what we grow. Thank you all.
Thank you, Jason. I'm always amazed at the poise and confidence that our student speakers possess. Certainly, again, more than I had when I was their age. Another round of applause for all three of our student speakers. Next, I'm going to ask that our co-vice presidents and co-hosts of the morning show, Gage Marshall and Simon Thomas, come down to introduce our 2022 commencement speaker.
Good evening, Warriors. Today is graduation day. Now, most of you members of the crowd won't necessarily understand the reason for this phrase.
But for the members of the senior class, faculty, and students, they know this is how we start each and every morning.
This is thanks to a man who gave us full creative potential and the ability to connect the school in this trying time.
This is just one of the many great things and opportunities he gave us to make good things happen.
Now introducing our keynote speaker, Mr. Eddie Vasquez.
Thank you, Gage and Simon. Good evening, families, board members, administrators, teachers, staff, and finally, our 2022 graduates. It is truly an honor to be here with you tonight, celebrating these special students and their many achievements. Let's hear it one more time for the class of 2022. Speaking of accomplishments, I would like to recognize 4 seniors for their incredible contributions to the development and implementation of the ME Morning Show. These seniors arrived at school early each day, which can be a challenge your senior year, and they utilize free periods to learn and navigate sophisticated media equipment and programs in order to deliver the school news, including powerful messages from the Positivity Project. The morning show evolution was truly remarkable. It began as a simple broadcast in my office on a laptop during the early months of the pandemic to an innovative studio production. This enabled the sharing of many special events to the entire school community, such as my famous haircut prior to the football sectional championship game. Thank you, Gage. Appreciate that one. Hey, did you decide on a major yet, Gage? Okay, not cosmetology. Good. I was concerned. 2, Miss New. Where's Miss New? Hi, Miss New. I believe Miss New got pied in the face, right? On the morning show. And who can forget our special holiday puppet show edition, where I just wish you gave me a little bit more hair. Their teamwork, leadership, passion, and dedication to improving their school community will forever leave a lasting impression on Morrisville-Eaton. Please stand to be recognized. Kiefer Cal, Chief, our director and producer, and DJ, resident DJ. Gage Marshall, our co-anchor. Lacey Priest, another co-anchor. And Simon Thomas, another co-anchor. Congratulations. I'm so extremely proud of all the hard work that they did this year to produce something so sophisticated, so well done, and it continues to evolve. So that is your legacy, just know that. I would like to begin with a simple but powerful question. Seniors, teachers, staff, and students in the audience, can I please have your assistance with the answer? Are you ready for the question? What happens when you work hard?
Good things happen.
What was that? Come on. What happens when you work hard?
Good things happen.
It does. The last couple of years, in the midst of a global pandemic, this significant question and answer quickly became fundamental to the culture here at the middle high school. This message was enthusiastically shared at the conclusion of each morning show, which then sparked a positive sentiment throughout the building. The concept of working hard to achieve a goal seems rather simple, but when a global health emergency is thrown into the mix, this task becomes challenging. As a school community, we bravely confronted the unpredictable nature of the times to ensure that we continue to make good things happen. This wasn't always fashionable as we wore our face masks and face shields. I recall the first day back following the shutdown and standing in the hallway thinking that our school must be the main feature in an upcoming science fiction movie. We endured social distancing, postponements, cancellations, quarantines, and we all know the list goes on. However, as difficult as this time was for our school community, we continue to work hard to make good things happen. It was truly inspiring to observe the students' resilience and perseverance as they continue to achieve during this historic time in American history. Their unique high school experience will be a chapter in their stories that they will share with future generations. As I prepared for today's address, I reflected on my own life experiences and how influential they are to my story. A memorable moment I'm about to share brings me back to the young age of 23, when some may say I was perhaps naive, impulsive, and willing to take a risk. In October of 2006, I was planning an extraordinary proposal to my high school sweetheart, Sarah, now of 15 years on June 30th. And yes, if you're wondering, I went to Jared's. After breaking the bank, I began the top secret mission to follow through with the most creative, innovative, unique, and possibly craziest proposals ever. Based on today's standards, it would have been a TikTok sensation. So I began thinking of the many outdoor activities that we enjoy. And of course, the one that kept coming to mind was our love for roller coasters. Yes, I said roller coasters. At this time, we lived in Virginia Beach, and Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, was the location of our favorite roller coaster, called Apollo's Chariot. A height of 170 feet and a max speed of 73 miles per hour. Perfect! The mission was set, October 14th, Busch Gardens, our closest friends, and a single Kleenex to wrap the ring that will be stored in my pocket. Yes, I said Kleenex. The day arrives, and I'm more than ready to pop the big question. We head directly to Apollo's Chariot. Believe me when I tell you, I was continuously checking my pocket to ensure that ring was there, and yes, wrapped in a Kleenex. We finally boarded the roller coaster car and began to ascend up the track. As we got closer to the 170 feet, I quickly seized the moment, pulled out the ring, and popped the big question. Well, Sarah's reaction was not what I envisioned. I believe it went something like, "No, no, what are you thinking?" After the immediate shock of the situation, I finally heard yes, that I was eagerly waiting for, and I quickly placed the ring on her finger seconds before the suspenseful drop. Once we returned to the loading station, our engagement was announced over the loudspeaker, and the crowd clapped and we kissed. Definitely a classic scene from any romantic comedy. Mission accomplished. So you may wonder why I chose to share this memorable life experience with you today. As I reflected on this story, I acquired a deeper awareness of the symbolic and meaningful message, a roller coaster. How representative of life's journey. As we navigate our own roller coaster track, we experience highs and lows, twists and turns, loops, steep hills, and even some vertical drops. What I've learned throughout my life, my own life's roller coaster ride, is that it's your response to life's events that determines the final outcome. Some of your future endeavors will require discipline, perseverance, and grit. You may make mistakes, you may fail, you may face rejection. However, it is your determination to learn and find meaning from those experiences to eventually become a better version of yourself. A phrase that my father frequently reminds me when I'm faced with adversity is, "This too shall pass." And he is right. These circumstances do pass, but it is your action or inaction that determines the result. Just know that in the next phase of your life, there will be experiences that require you to work hard to make good things happen. I encourage you to appreciate the good things that do happen and enjoy these special moments with your arms held high in the air as you ride your own roller coaster of life. There is one last piece of advice I would like to share with you that has been essential to my personal and professional success. It is the investment of building strong, positive relationships with others that are based on mutual respect. These connections are essential to the human experience. Please note that relationships are complex and individuals will come and go in your life, and that is okay. Never compromise your integrity or self-worth for others. You keep your roller coaster car filled with passengers that cheer you on, high five, and hold your hand when necessary. Use this next chapter in your story to discover your meaning and purpose. It may take some time. Do not settle. Find what inspires you and pursue it to your greatest ability. The Dalai Lama once stated, "Every day, think as you wake up. Today I am fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life, and I'm not going to waste it." I encourage you to continue to grow, mind, body, and spirit. Best wishes in the months and years to come, and I look forward to hearing about your future positive contributions to society. Seniors, how about that question one last time? Are you ready? Are you ready? What happens when you work hard?
Good things happen.
Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Mr. Waskowitz. It's great to have you here today and to see you again. I had the great good fortune to work with Mr. Waskowitz in a couple districts, and it's always a pleasure to listen and enjoy his enthusiasm. Next, get ready for a real treat, because we have here coming up our senior chorus members to perform for you. Senior chorus members.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can send me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground. And I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me. Stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down, and I won't back down, and I won't back down.
That was great. Thank you, senior chorus members. At this time, it's my pleasure to announce the award scholarship recipients with the help of our senior class advisor, Ms. Susan Yancey. The descriptions of each of the awards can be found in your programs. Senior award recipients, when I read your name, please come down and stand with Ms. Yancey. The first recipient is Grace Smith. Grace is receiving the Hinman Foundation Scholarship, the Morrisville-Eaton PTO Award, the Presidential Academic Achievement Award, and the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Grace. Our next recipient is Carly Marie Warner. Carly is receiving the Presidential Academic Achievement Award and the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Carly. Our next recipient is Erin Elizabeth Jackson. Erin Aaron is receiving the Presidential Academic Achievement Award and the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Aaron. Our next recipient is Joy Davis. Joy is receiving the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Joy. Our next recipient is Mackenzie Thomas. Mackenzie is receiving the Hinman Foundation Scholarship, the Loretta Cholik Memorial Award, the Presidential Academic Excellence Award, and the Presidential Academic Achievement Award. Congratulations, Mackenzie. Our next recipient is AJ Delia. AJ is receiving the Francis B. Sherburne Award. Congratulations. Our next recipient is Gage Marshall. Gage is receiving the Charles Bryant Memorial Award, the Dewey Reller Award, the Morrisville-Eaton High School Faculty and Staff Award, the New York State Comptroller Achievement Award, the Presidential Academic Excellence Award, and the Student Council Award. Congratulations, Gage. Our next recipient is Peyton Hirsch. Peyton is receiving the American Legion Meade Post 1556 Award, the Presidential Academic Achievement Award, and the RWE Renewables Americas LLC Scholarship. Congratulations, Peyton. Our next recipient is Benjamin Orth. Ben is receiving Morrisville-Eaton High School Faculty and Staff Award. Congratulations, Ben. Our next recipient is Ashley Edick. Ashley is receiving the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Ashley. Our next recipient is Marissa Bennett. Marissa is receiving the David Felton Community Memorial Hospital Award and the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Marissa. Our next recipient is Nicholas Vetter. Nick is receiving the Margaret Peg Myers Memorial Award, the Morrisville-Eaton High School Faculty and Staff Award, the Presidential Academic Achievement Award, and the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations. Our next recipient is Olivia McCoy. Olivia is receiving the Krause Community Center Dr. Frank Mathias Award, the Presidential Academic Achievement Award, and the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Olivia. Our next recipient is Stephen McCann. Stephen is receiving the Presidential Academic Achievement Award. Congratulations, Stephen. Our next recipient is Lacey Priest. Lacey is receiving the Board of Education Award, the Edenbrook Rod and Gun Club Alfred Bowie Memorial Award, the Jeaner Harder Award, the Hinman Foundation Scholarship, the Howard Harder Award, the Morrisville Lions Club Award, the Morrisville-Eaton Support Staff Award, the Presidential Academic Excellence Award, the RWE Renewables America LLC Scholarship, Scholarship for Academic Excellence, Section 3 Scholar Athlete Award, and the Stephen R. Jones Memorial Award. Congratulations, Lacey. Our next recipient is Nicholas Brady. Nick is receiving the Erieville Fire Department Award, the Evelyn Vaughn Award, the Jordan Burke Scholarship, the Presidential Academic Achievement Award, and the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Nick. Our next recipient is Ryan Walker. Ryan is receiving the Edenbrook Rod and Gun Club Alfred Bowie Memorial Award, the Haler Fryer and Kuhn Achievement Award, the Moonlight Riders Snowmobile Club Award, the Oneida Healthcare Foundation Award, and the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Ryan. Our next recipient is Emily Stewart. Emily is receiving the Bill Denny Award, the Evelyn Vaughn Award, and the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Emily. Our next recipient is Carter Lewis. Carter is receiving the Presidential Academic Achievement Award. Congratulations, Carter. Our next recipient is Gavin Wynn. Gavin is receiving the Presidential Academic Achievement Award. Congratulations, Gavin. Our next recipient is Cameron Gillette. Cameron is receiving the Wednesday Club Award. Congratulations, Cameron. Our next recipient is Darren Graybuck. Darren is receiving the Evans Scholarship, the Individual Studies Award, Jeff Galbraith Memorial Class of 1980 Award, and the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Darren. Our next recipient is Simon Thomas. Simon is receiving the Bill Denny Award, the Michael Dreyhouse Award, the Morrisville-Eaton High School Faculty and Staff Award, the Music Department Award, the Presidential Academic Excellence Award, and the Raymond Bank Scholarship. Congratulations, Simon. Our next recipient is Mackenzie Yowsey. Mackenzie is receiving the Board of Education Award, the David Pearsall Memorial Award, the Dr. Frank and Ruth Mathias Award, Gaylord and Grace Phelps Award, Gracie's Fund, the Hinman Foundation Scholarship, the Morrisville-Eaton Faculty Association Scholarship, the Presidential Academic Excellence Award, and Scholarship for Academic Excellence. Congratulations. Our next recipient is Kiefer Kale. Kiefer is receiving the Charles Bostic Memorial Scholarship, the Music Department Award, and the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, Kiefer. And our final recipient is Jason Schlatzauer. Jason is receiving the Betty Bonney Memorial Award, the Board of Education Award, the David Felton Community Memorial Hospital Award, the Doug Youngs Memorial Award, the Gaylord and Grace Phelps Award, the Kurt Hall Award, the Morrisville-Eaton Support Staff Award, the Presidential Academic Excellence Award, Scholarship for Academic Excellence, and the Section 3 Scholar Athlete Award. Congratulations, Jason. And congratulations to all of our award recipients. Now, for the moment that our students have worked the past 12 years for, the presentation of diplomas. Participating in the presentation of diplomas will be our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Greg Malloy, our Senior Class Advisor, Ms. Yancey, and our Board of Education members, Mr. Murray Ames, Mr. Brian Kale, Mr. Stephen Brodell, Mr. Craig Brown, and Mrs. Megan Dooley. Seniors, as I call your names, please join us up front to receive your diploma. Make sure you pause to enjoy the moment. It happens once. At this time. First group of graduates will receive their diplomas from Mr. Brodell. Mackenzie Renee Yowzy.
He didn't get it.
So we get it. Good. Jason M. Schlatzauer. Lacey Lynn Priest. Simon Julius Thomas. Gage Edward Marshall. Olivia Grace McCoy. Mackenzie Rose Thomas.
Thank you.
M. Allen. Jaden E. Ayers. Carissa A. Bennett. Aiden Alexander Berger. Nicholas James Brady. Aiden M. Brundage. Gabriel J. Cargill. Mason Charles Coonrod. Joy Ann Davis. AJ Delia. Mitchell Cadwell Dewey. Ashley Lynn Edith. Cameron Donald Gillette. Darren A. Grabo. Dante John Hill. Frederick Hirsch. Haley. Haley Ann Hoffman. Cassidy May Huffine. Erin Elizabeth Jackson. Keeper Sutphin Kale. Carter A. Lewis. Stephen Wayne McCann. Michael S. Ute III. Benjamin Charlie Orth. Natalia Marie Parker. Thomas R. Regal. Grace M. Smith. Emily Elise Stewart. Nicholas James Vetter.
That's my boy! Cheddar!
Ryan L. Walker. Carly Marie Warner. April Lynn Whiting. Gavin Lee Wynn. Before closing this evening, I want to make sure to extend thanks, just as Superintendent Malloy did, to the many people that helped make this evening happen. First, thank you to Superintendent Malloy and our Board of Education for their commitment and oftentimes thankless work. Next, to the administration, teachers, counselors, and support staff that have worked day in, day out to support our students' personal growth and learning. Your commitment is one of the not-so-secret ingredients in our students' successes. Special thanks as well to Mr. Matt Jacobs and his facility staff for preparing the venue today and for their year-round commitment to healthy and safe school campus. Next, please give a big hand to Miss Erin Tucker, our middle school, high school administrative assistant. She is one of the behind-the-scenes geniuses that helps make this all work. Finally, to the parents and families that have been there as our graduates learned to walk, as they nervously went off to their first day of kindergarten, as they moved from elementary to middle school, as they took Regents exams, as they learned to drive, and as they passed all of the other milestones in their still young lives. Thank you. You make the difference. The class of 2022, as I reflect on your class, and I've only known you a short while, I'm reminded of a term from your living environment class. The term is symbiosis, and I'm not going to quiz anyone on what it means because I'm certain you all know. Symbiosis refers to the interaction of two organisms, typically to the advantage of both. Your class has faced obstacles like no other class, and you have excelled. Your successes in the classroom, on the stage, on the fields, and in the gym have been many. This, despite the many curves that have been thrown your way. One of the constants in your school experience has been your classmates and how you have all been there for one another. This symbiotic relationship between the members of your class has been integral to your success. And just as you enjoy a symbiotic relationship with your classmates, you also share one with the school as well. Simply put, you have made one another better while simultaneously making the entire district better. Thank you. And finally, the moment we've been waiting for, would the Morrisville-Eaton class of 2022 please rise? By the power vested in me by the state of New York, I hereby certify that each of you has completed the requirements for high school graduation set forth by the state of New York and the Morrisville-Eaton School District, and that you are hereby worthy of all the rights, honors, and privileges associated with the completion of these requirements. At this time, please move your tassel from right to left. It is with surpassing pleasure that I present to you the Morrisville-Eaton Central School District's graduating class of 2022.